Oh hey, welcome back. See, I said I'd be back again soon, and when old Malky Booze makes a promise, you'd best believe he delivers, even if he is 6 months late, but let's not focus on that bit. I woke up this morning, looked out my window and thought, today I'll try my trotters at a little reviewing, and seeing as these lovely models arrived in the post recently, I saw the perfect opportunity. So why not join me as we have a look at these two? New to Hornby's 2021 catalogue, we have two six-wheeler carriages, a composite and a brake, both of which in BR Crimson. A totally original idea, not at all had by anyone else. It's not as if an independent company had been creating a near-identical model with near-identical features for a near-identical price. But that's a topic for another day though. For now, let's look at these bad boys. The prototypical livery is rather simple, as per BR's nationalisation designs. We'll have to wait a little longer for the more intricate colours to be released. However, these models have been produced to a very high standard, as is usual with Hornby's range these days. The 4 and 6 wheel versions all retail at a base price of £29.99, with lighting options costing only an extra £6, although I'm sure retailers will have their own discounts. For example, we picked up these two at just £26.99 each from our Camborne friends at Chrono Model Rail Centre. Looking at the closer detail, the stamped numbers appear clear and the moulding around the windows and doors is superb, along with the separately fitted door handles fitted to all examples. The roof detailing is also very good, along with what looks to be separately fitted vents as well. At the ends of each coach we find the usual moulded steps and lamp irons, but also separately fitted vacuum pipes, dummy coupling hooks and metal buffers, although these unfortunately aren't sprung. On the brake carriage here, we see fitted glazing on the rear as well as the sides, and nicely moulded duckets which allow the guard to see the entire train from the rear. They come fitted with NEM couplings as standard, which does leave a bit of a gap between coaches, but it is just enough to see your favourite pig between them. The footboards along the sides of the carriages came separately in box and had to be fitted when unboxing them, but this only took 4 clicks per side and only a matter of moments, even for someone as small as me. Looking underneath at the chassis, we can see more moulded detail suspended between the axles, with nicely detailed metal wheels along with moulded axle boxes. The centre wheel set does have a lot more play though, so you can negotiate those tighter corners. Two very modestly detailed models then, nicely capturing the style of these older and smaller designs. Looking more at the box then, we can see the usual blister packaging that most Hornby products come cased in, with the product name and serial number on the side, but nothing particularly interesting on the back other than the usual legal things. The box does contain these handy little instructions though on how to fit the footboards to the underside of the coaches, as well as how to fit and maintain the LED lights if that be the model that you've chosen. Ours are just the standard type, so we won't need to worry about that one. Now, when the time comes, we will be getting a rake of Hatton's Genesis carriages. Probably in southern colours though, to go with this little one, but until then, we haven't really got much to compare these carriages against. We're all familiar with Hornby's previous four-wheelers, but this sorry example is the only one that we have left. Even here though, we can see that despite its pretty paintwork, it's entirely moulded plastic and not much really to shout about other than for a beginner's model. We also have these homemade cannibalisations of the old Hornby Clerestory carriages, remade to resemble SECR four-wheelers, but thanks to amateur modelling, these are a little rough around the edges compared to these brand new retools. Other than that really, our only other options are these. If we're honest, even when in a similar livery, they are still very much toys from the Bachmann Thomas range, despite only being a few pounds cheaper. So I think we'll ditch the comparison today, at least until Hatton's range have been released, and we'll just focus on them running around the line with the other carriages. So we'll hook them up to Hornby's Adams radial tank as it's in a similar era, and let's see how these carriages perform. So there we have it then, the new Hornby six-wheelers. As we saw, very competent runners, as well as nicely detailed models. We were playing with them for around an hour during that little running session, and at no point did they derail, jump track, or make any sort of squeak. Maybe a little wiggle on the tighter radius curves, but nothing really to worry about. So overall, easily worth the money, especially as the year progresses, more intricate designs will be released for the same price, which is a nice little bonus. All that remains now is to see what happens produce in the spring, and of course to say thank you very much for watching. You can always get your small pig fix almost daily over on Instagram if you simply can't wait for the next video. Let us know what you thought of this review format, and of course if you'd like to see more of them, just let us know. Other than that, have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.